Hey, let's take another look at a Hot Wheels. This is another Celebration Racers. This is celebrating the 29th of a month. Well, what month would we celebrate the 29th on? Christmas. No, wait, that's the 25th. You tricked me. This is the leap year car. This is a Rodger Dodger. There used to be a kid. Anyway, from 2024, it's number 77 out of 250. When I was in middle school, there was a kid named Roger, and they called him Rodger Dodger, but I'm going to just leave it there. He was my friend, so I did not appreciate them calling him the things they called him. Holiday-themed vehicles that celebrate cultures, inclusiveness, and other festivities all year long. The leap year is a celebration of cultures. No, not really. Inclusiveness? Not really. Other festivities? Well, I don't remember having a celebration on that day, did y'all? So it's just to celebrate something that doesn't happen quite often. Let me just put it that way. And I don't know. It's an interesting concept. They could have come up with other ones, but yeah. I mean, when have you ever heard somebody doing a leap year one? Man, this is heavy. It's a very heavy one. The top is metal. The bottom is plastic with a chrome finish. The middle layer, or the second to the bottom layer, the next layer up is red. It includes the engine block and the seats on the inside. And then, of course, we have a clear layer and then the metal on top. It's got 29 on the top, which gives me a very Dukes of Hazzard feeling with this thing. It looks like a real car. Is it a real vehicle? It doesn't say. So it's like, it's not licensed, but it looks like sort of like a Dodge. Sort of. I mean, it definitely looks like a real muscle car. Somewhere between a Corvette with the curviness right there and a whatever the Dukes of Hazzard drive. It just really has a realistic look to it. It's also weird to see the red tailpipes and the red engine, but hey, it's a fantasy car. Normally that would be the chrome parts, I would imagine. The first time this car was actually pressed was, I forgot to look at the other one on that one. It's always hard to tell on these chrome cars. There, 19, are you kidding? Okay, so the first time this was ever pressed was 1970, and it says comma 15. So evidently it was originally pressed in the mold was originally made in 1970, and then it was revived or revised in 2015. I wonder what the changes were. I know on the Bone Shaker they changed the pipes, like they weren't as long or short or something. There was a few modifications on the tailpipes for the Bone Shaker. There's other subtle changes as well. So let's see how this baby rolls. It's a little bumpy of a ride, to be honest. See how normally this is extremely smooth. They don't make that noise. Yeah, it's got a really loud noise to it. I'm not quite sure what's causing that. It parks well. Could be the small front wheels and the big back wheels. I don't know. It's loud. Maybe this is scraping on the bottom while it's rolling. Hold on. There's no way for me to pick up the table and just tell. And this thing is flexible, so it's not going to be a good way of knowing. But close enough. So according to the way this roller just happens to sit there, it's not scraping on the bottom. So I don't know what's making that noise. It just sounds like it's definitely, it has that weird sound to it. It doesn't roll as smooth. It's almost like the wheels are going as they roll. And of course, sometimes a bent axle will cause that. But overall, it's a pretty nice car. It's not my favorite. The colors are kind of ugly. I mean, to be honest with you, it's a very lackluster gray. Black and red looks good on it though. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like if they flip the colors a bit, making it black with gray and red for the flames, if they switch the black and the gray, that would probably look better in my opinion. It would look like Car from Knight Rider. Yeah, I just think when the car is mostly gray like this, it just, I don't know. And then right there, the paint, it makes this look like it's webbing. It just looks like I don't know. But it's not a bad car. It's definitely worth $1.25 or $1.18, depending on where you get it at. So do you guys pick this one up for your collection? Let me know in the comments below.